Alright guys, this is how you're gonna do a radio show. Alright? First thing you gotta do is you gotta put on your bass. How you do this? You take a sponge, you dibble down with you get away, and you scrunch it in there, you smile on your face. Just roll in the back of your neck, you get somebody else to do that. You say, who is your back of my neck? And then somebody's like, I don't know about you, man. And then you go, oh, you start doing the eyeliner. The eyeliner is pretty easy. You just take like a Sharpie or something, you go around your eyes. That's pretty, you know, put that down, put a cap back, take your mascara, it's full of crushed Oreos in there, you swipe it a little, alright eyelashes. Oh, you're done with that, you put that back in, you're basically done with your makeup, unless you have to wear a blush, or a lipstick, or something to do with your hair, and then you gotta do your hair, whatever that may be. In this case, in my case, it's just whatever, man, my head does what it wants, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, well, after you're done with your hair, then you go put on your mic belt, you go to the sound booth, you talk to them, you're like, how do you get my microphone on? And then they're like, hey, we'll put your microphone on. So you get the mic belt that's too tight, and then you get the microphone, you stick it on your face, and then you stuck, and then it really is kind of uncomfortable if you think about it. But don't think about it too much, alright? You just stay pretty, right? And then you'll put it in your mic belt, and then you go backstage, and you gotta start putting on your costume, put on your pants, you put on your shoes, socks, and you can shoot, and any accessories, and a vest, and a jacket, and then you just on show. And then you go out for mic checks, and then the people in the mic things are like, say a few lines, and you're like, eh? And then you just like sing a thing or two, it's like, huh? And then you go back and it's like, hey, you're good. And then you go backstage and then you just wait until the stage manager says, and then you go all your places and you're just like kind of standing there. You're just I'm going to freak out because I'm going to mess up on my life. And then you go out on stage and you're like, this one, and then they're like, and then the conductor and the pit orchestra starts playing and you sing a couple things. You go, what? And then they basically. And then it goes on for about 50 minutes to an hour or whatever. Act 1 start, you get a 15 intermission where you get to say, well, fuck, we're done. And then you get to go on, you go on, and then you hear the stage manager say, and then you go for the place until you act 2, and then you go there, and you're like, oh man, you got 1 act done, but I still gotta know what to do, because that's how musicals work, unless you're in an opera. Opera has 3 acts, but that's just me, I don't know, man. I just do the shows. And anyway, so you go back there, and you're like, you go out, you start doing your last hit, and then you go in, the conductor starts playing the music, and you're like, I just want you to say hop, and then you don't miss your cues though, because then they'll be angry. And then when you're all done with that, then you go backstage, and then you just wait for your bows, and then you go up, you do one of your little pencils, you go bow, and then you go back, and everyone's like, hey! Good, and then he's just like, and then you go backstage, you do whatever, and you're just like, well, fuck, I'm done. And then you gotta take the mic tape out of the and then your bass, that's how you take the mic tape off. It really kind of hurts, it stings like a bumblebee, and then you go backstage, and everyone's like, you did so good, and you're like, thanks, Dad, and then you go home there, then you go home, or you go to a cast party, whichever you did you just stay pretty on top? And then you go home, and you're like, super tired because you're just like, well, fuck, I just did a show. And you're just like, oh, I still got all this makeup on. So you start thinking, like, what do I gotta do? Should I take it off now? And you're just like, fuck that. And then you sleep, and then you wake up and you look at your pillow and you turn on your light and you're like, well, fuck, there's makeup all on my pillow. Shit, man. So then you gotta take care of that in the morning. You just gotta take like a washcloth, but that never works. You get like half your base off and the eyeliner's still there. So when you go to school, people are like, hey, look at that fat guy with makeup. Is he a girl or something? You're like, no, man, I'm just doing a show, man. I don't want this. He's just like, well, you're a nerd, and then you go through the day, and people are like, you did so well at the performance last night. And you're just like, and then you go backstage, and then you meet all your buddies, and they're like, hey, you ready to do another your show? And you're like, yeah, and that's how you do a show.